Hey, Ray from bailbondbidsnow.com, recovering defense lawyer here. Anyways, okay, trial notebook tab number 10. This is pretty self-explanatory. Your attorney generally, if they're a local yokel, they'll generally know the judges, those judges' quirks, their political leanings, when they're up for reelection. Are they conservative? Are they more progressive and things like that? And but sometimes, even as a client or a loved one of somebody who's enduring criminal charges, it's very prudent and wise that you also do your own research, especially if your attorney is an out of county attorney and they might not be as familiar with that judge. A lot of times, attorneys, we will speak to other attorneys that are local to try to get some insight. But again, you can look here. Basically, tab number 10 is your judicial research. Find out, is this judge a Democrat? Are they Republican Party? Theoretically, they could be independent out there, but generally, their political party affiliation kind of shows the leanings of their rulings in regards to criminal procedures. Okay, are they going to give more grace and respect to the prosecutor, or will they actually give a person that's charged, a defendant, more of an equal shake? Or are they just going to go by pretty much what the officer testifies to? Okay. Look, you can also see if they have any political leanings, if they have any articles, what their platform was whenever they ran. You can look at their campaign website, which is different than their judicial website. You can also go to the State Bar of Texas or the judicial authorities in Texas. It's all online, and see if they've ever had any discipline actions taken against them. If you really want to get aggressive, you can actually do a search on, it's amazing, Google or any of these other legal databases and try to find some of their rulings. These are trial lawyers, trial judges, I'm sorry. So there's not going to be a whole lot. Most of your rulings on issues of law will be at the appellate level, but there will be some sometimes out there. And then lastly, you can look up even at police, different police divisions, sheriff departments, and see what their ratings are of these judges. If they're highly rated by them, it means they're generally going to be more conservative, more challenging to be in front of if you're a criminal defendant. And the last thing is, just to be fair, your attorney sometimes they will do things that will seem awkward, but they're really trying to protect their client or your loved one. They will fall on the sword sometimes for you. They will act differently personality wise in front of this judge because they're familiar with that judge out there, and it might be to something that you're not familiar seeing how that attorney acts. It seems very different in front of this judge, and there's a reason for that. Okay, so don't hesitate to discuss that with your attorney, and those reasons are usually they're doing it to try to benefit and help their client or your loved one. All right, just keep this in mind. Don't just sit around. Try to help yourself and your loved one. Bye bye.